We begin in North Africa, where the death toll continues to rise in Algeria and Morocco, following deadly flooding caused by torrential rains. Morocco's Interior Ministry said at least 18 people lost their lives in what is described as usually excessively dry areas in the south of the country, with 4 others missing. Authorities said the Maghreb region was affected by an extremely unstable tropical air mass, which led to the formation of violent clouds, causing massive rainfall. Meanwhile, in neighbouring Algeria, authorities said at least 5 died in the country's desert provinces. Civil protection and military officers were sent to help with emergency response efforts and rescue families in their homes. Now, joining me on the program is Fatma Ekrame El-Fane, an environmental engineer and co-founder and director of programs at Youth for Climate for Morocco. Many thanks for joining us, Fatma. Now, if we look at this particular region, is flooding quite common?
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. First and foremost, our thoughts are with actually the communities in the southern province who are currently suffering from the devastating effect of severe flooding. Well, these actually regions, typically known for their dry, arid climate, have recently been experiencing unprecedented rainfall, leading to the deadly flash floods. Now, historically talking, floods in these areas have been infrequent, but the increase in intensity and frequency of these events in recent years are linked to climate change. So, for example, since in November 2014, heavy rains in southern Morocco, including regions like Gulmim and Tata, caused severe floods that killed over 30 people and displaced thousands. And this year, recently, the province have again been hit with unusually high rainfall levels, overwhelming local infrastructure and causing significant loss of life and property damage. And recent data,
And Fatma, if we look at the climate and the weather right now, you've talked about it being dry areas. Is there a link with climate change?
Of course, there is actually. And as I was saying, recent data from the Moroccan Directorate of Meteorology shows that rainfall levels in this region have been actually increased in the past decade by 25 to 30%. During specifically the autumn and early winter season. So now the flash floods actually in particular are becoming more common due to the sudden and heavy downpours. And this is actually linked with the changes in partners' weather. And climate experts actually warn that if no significant adaptation and mitigation strategies are implemented, these events actually will become even more frequent and severe. So yeah,
What are some of the efforts or measures that governments in both countries can do to be able to alleviate the suffering by people when it comes to flooding?
Well, when it comes to tackle these challenges, actually, we must first, I'm talking about Morocco, must invest more in better floods defenses and early warning systems to prevent loss of life and mitigate the impact of floods. This includes upgrading drainage systems in vulnerable areas specifically, and creating more resilient infrastructures that can actually withstand the extreme weather. Also, we should actually engage, we believe that local communities must be empowered to adapt to the realities of climate change, and also engaging young people specifically in climate actions.
Okay.
Actually, of the most powerful strategies to create long-term change. So we must focus on raising awareness. Thank you.
All right, Fatma, many thanks for joining us on the program.